Germie Bernard, wide receiver, Alabama, 22 years old. At the combine, he was 6'1", weighed in at 206 pounds, ran a 4.48 in the 40. Also looked really good in a lot of the positional drills as well. Had a really good combine. 3-year starter. He's played at 3 different colleges, but in his career, 155 receptions, 2,203 yards, 13 touchdowns, 36 rushing attempts, 184 rushing yards, 5 rushing touchdowns. I use PFF to track drops. It said 1 in 2025. Based on the games I watched, I would disagree, but 1 drop in 2025 officially on PFF. He's a utility weapon with versatile alignment ability. You'll see they line him up all over the place: slot, outside, quarterback, backfield. Quick accelerator. He can struggle with press a little bit, but he's good with the ball in his hands. Kind of lacks long speed, and that can create a lack of deep separation. Not a ton of contested catches on tape. So we'll get right into the footage here. Go over some of the film before we begin. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I'll have 50 of these profiles out before the draft. I'll have some mock drafts, big boards, positional rankings as well coming out here in the near future. So, yeah. First clip. We're playing against South Carolina. 2:21 left in the fourth quarter. We're down by 8. All right, we're lined up in the backfield. Get motioned. Run a flat. We're wide open. Pretty easy touchdown. But he does this utility gadget stuff really well. Quick, shifty, easy touchdown. So later in that same game, let's go back. It's a tie ball game, 42 seconds left in the fourth. Line up at Wildcat quarterback, fake the pitch. Use our blockers, make a move on one. Lets us score. But that'll be the game-winning touchdown there. So good stuff from Bernard. Okay. This next one, it's worth noting it's against prevent defense, but threw it in here nonetheless. He's lined up in the backfield, motioned out, screen. We're going to get some good rack. Keeping it alive, giving ourselves up there. But he's good with the ball in his hands. He's shifty. He's quick. All right. Next play. Bottom slot here. Going to kind of run a comeback. Quarterback's flushed out. We're going to keep working back to the ball. Handsy catch on the sideline. Okay, they ruled this complete, and they did give him the first down. So you like seeing that. He makes a lot of plays on the sideline. He's certainly NFL ready on the sideline. Top outside slot. Going to work a speed out. Puts a good move on the DB. Creates good separation here on the break. Ball's kind of thrown inside and short. So he works back to it so that DB can't cut it off. Makes the catch. It's a good route. Way to work back to it. Really nice play. All right. Backfield again. In this Georgia game, they used him a ton in the backfield. He gets motioned out. Another screen for him here. Makes the guy miss. Navigate the blocker as well. Pick up a ton of rack. Get the first down on 2nd and 12 or 13 there. Picking up like 15 yards. That's the difference between 3 and 7 on a drive right there. Just one play by one player. Really like to see it. All right, we're lined up at the bottom here. This is like 1 or 2 plays later. Yep, 3rd down. So 2 plays later, we're just going to run a slant here. Cuts it high, right, because there's traffic in the middle of the field. So we beat our DB, and we're going to keep that slant high so we're open, not running into the traffic, right? Good stuff by Bernard. Savvy. We're open. Touchdown. So beat our guy. We run that skinny, that slant, and we score the touchdown. Love it. All right. So we are in the slot here. It's 3rd and about 2 at midfield. We're going to take this handoff here from the motion. Do a good job shimmying around the line there, shimmying around blockers, making a guy miss, picking up 5 or 6 for the first down. Good stuff. So he's a good receiver, and he can also run the ball well, obviously, as you're seeing here. Top of the screen here. Run a little dig against the zone. Nice catch, but also really nice pickup. Picking up 10, 15 extra there. He's really good with the ball in his hands, changes direction as well. Catches the ball, gets his head around, and is able to maneuver quickly. You see it there. You saw that in the combine as well. Certainly a guy that helped his stock a lot there. Top of the screen. Make sure I'm on track. Yep. Little out route. We're wide open. But again, just worth noting, we've seen it a few times already, but he makes this catch. He instantly cuts up field on the sideline, tight roping it and picking up a bunch more. Really good stuff. Nice. Top of the screen. Got that zone. We're sitting in that soft spot with a curl, making ourselves available for the QB, making a guy miss, picking up some extra. I love this guy in the short and intermediate and on the gadget stuff as well. Certainly a player, let me pause it here. Certainly a player that will have a role early on in many offenses, and he can be used in many different ways. Couple, we'll call them, this first one's kind of good and bad, and the second one is, it's bad. So we're lined up here. We're going to get pressed off the line, and the DB is going to stay with us. Right. So we lose the rep here. But QB still goes to us. We turn our head around. We see the ball coming. Short, we kind of work back, head to the sideline, make the catch on the sideline. So we turn a rep where, hey, we lost it into I'm going to work with my quarterback and make the play on this ball because this DB doesn't get his head around. This DB's chasing me. So DB won the rep, but we took advantage of our opportunity here. Top of the screen. You don't see this specific kind of tier of pressed often. That last play, you see him covered that well. I would say a good amount, honestly, especially on deep routes. He's not a burner, and that's okay. That's not his play style. Struggles against press a little bit, you'll see here, but you don't see this a ton, in all honesty. But it does pop up. Right, so we're completely eliminated from the play. I'll pause it there. Certainly a good player. Certainly someone's cup of tea, right? I could see him going probably early, middle, second. If he creeps into the 3rd round, really good value there. Yeah,